All right, we're back. So we're 9-6. We're going against London again. But before we do that, we're gonna look at this playoffs. So right now it's a number 5 seed. That's what we're saying at the number 5 seed. We can't go no higher. We could probably go lower, but we can't go no higher. So we playing against the number 1 seed, basically a division. Can't say rival because we haven't beaten them yet to actually start the rivalry. So kind of familiar with each other, the Black Knights. So just gonna glance at his team again. Okay, it don't matter. All on faster. It's just speed, right? I need to look at all that. So, yeah, this might have some type of effects on the playoff, but we really won't know until after this game. All right, let's go ahead and send it. I just checked. I think he's ready for it, so let's go. We gotta play some defense. That's about the only way. Alright, so we're white. Still tell us kick, but this is what we going against. So we gotta just pick our poison. And if things get out of hand, we gonna have to make some subs, get Brian Burns up out of there, save him, trade, move my wide receivers around. All right, let's get it.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got an AFC East matchup between the Brooklyn Barons and the London Black Knights.
Wow, I always got to get the ball first. That's so, let's prolong it. Let's get a good return.
Has this one teed up, and we are underway here in
no
London.
return.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Oh, I forgot to sub some people out. The trainer purchase.
Let's go now. Hurt.
They'll start out on the
Oh,
ground.
wow, I always get stuck.
And we'll get this
Why
up
do I
just shy
always
of the
get
30.
stuck?
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, great hands.
Knocked away. It's incomplete.
Great
How about that?
hands.
Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And the ball is
No,
knocked out.
I was out. I was out.
And he's free going down the left side.
Did I not
It's
put this on
Fridays.
conservative?
And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
Did I not put it on conservative?
And Charles, look at the... And now, as with every potential
Yeah, I was
turnover, we're going to
down.
take a second look at
I
this
was
just to
down.
make sure.
I was like, ain't no way. I know I was down. But let me go and put it on conservative now. I learned my lesson. I will go on conservative. Chill out, bro.
Here's Tommy Townsend on
Chill
the
out,
punt.
bro.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And
Great
this one
kick.
will not be returnable
Great
as it
kick.
sails out of bounds.
We ain't tripping over that. We is not tripping over that.
Willis now off of play action. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
Let's go. I'm in. Come on.
But he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So, Charles,
I was
for this
in.
offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be.
I'm going to have to. Oh, I can't challenge it. Oh, I can't challenge it.
And
I
you
was
gave me your
in,
chances
man.
early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now here they are, 15-0.
That was
This is
exactly what
happening,
we
isn't it?
needed.
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately
probably
benefits
shouldn't-
them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Willis. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taking
He had
it.
some up his
Complete.
sleeve.
Touchdown. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. And another example
we gonna
just
put
how
that one
good
back
they are
there.
right there on that play.
We gonna put that one back
we
there.
often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series.
I didn't expect that the work as well.
Best offense.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Not being able to get that interception is what really set us back.
Very wisely taken knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. They're gone. He's going to loft one deep left side.
We tried it. We tried it.
Intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because
he was just faster.
Finding ways to take the football away.
We gave him a shot though, but that wasn't.
Right here.
That shot really wasn't for him.
You're going to need to rely on come playoff
we won't
time.
take deep shot with Marvin Harris.
There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
But we gave him one. I was hoping he can out jump him, but he couldn't.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
AC Cardinal.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. This will be a game.
Oh, dang. So we just all undisciplined
got
today.
inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week.
We just said, okay, we just gonna.
Times that led to their demise.
We just gonna
now
face
it's
mask
1st and 10. A big
everything.
mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Willis now off play action.
Ooh, that was a great block.
Toward the sideline.
That was a great
catch,
block.
dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Come on. I thought we was going to be there.
Complete downfield, and they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
But I think when they look at their offense,
But
they
that
think to
one was it,
themselves,
though.
weapons everywhere.
That's
and they
2
wanna move the ball
interceptions
around.
we
They want to
couldn't
spread
get.
it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
19 tight.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Thank you.
Into a sea of defenders.
Thank you.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Come on.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Because he was baiting that one. He was.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun.
Yeah, let's get that up out of there.
The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
It could have been. I ain't expected to be that fast.
Standing just outside his own goal line.
Let my
44
man
on his
go.
first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
I do not want that to happen, though.
Returnable here from the 38.
Good way to set that edge,
following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive. It's caught at the 10.
I don't know how
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Jamison Williams, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Black Knights are able to strike
I keep
quickly to
forgetting that
add on to their
everybody
lead.
got this crazy speed.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
The regular, I just got to back them off. I got to just remember
After
to
the
back them off.
touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
All right, so we already know.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll buy some time right. And he finds
You
a
get the
man on the
first.
crossing route.
You can't
And
get a
he'll be out
first.
right at the 35. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Let's go now. Hot 70. Three.
We couldn't get a face mask.
Backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. And the tight end goes in motion left.
We'll take it. We're making it harder than what it got to be,
Everybody was
but
up
we'll
there
take
ready
it.
at the line of scrimmage, CD, but
Because
no
that one
snap,
will be
and
on
the
there.
delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there?
That
Almost like
wasn't
they
the
thought
play.
they had more time than actually was on the clock.
That was not it.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, Pagon. This one goes
Yeah, he
out
knew it
for
was
Barkley.
coming.
He's going to pick up the first down and then
He
some.
knew it
Loose
definitely was
inside the 30.
coming.
Saquon Barkley, touchdown.
Man, just a tad bit too slow. He knew it was coming.
I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
He ready for it. I really don't want to kick it on this side, though. There's more athletes over here. I don't know
This game
what's
back
going
within a
on right
touchdown
now.
now as the kickoff's away. From the 10. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
All right.
Let's go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone,
Good job,
and now they'll try to
Mordecai.
duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here we go.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. They go play action with Willis. Oh, he's got a man wide
That's fine.
open, complete.
That's fine.
And
That's better than the
field across the
alternative.
45.
That is
The
way
extra
better
effort
than the
after the catch makes it
alternative.
good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Willis takes a hit in the
Thank
ball is
you.
free. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And the return will
Thank
stop right around the
you.
25. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And, Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us, looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they place on that and what they believe in. And for them, it's every single snap. So it's not just a matter of getting to the quarterback and knocking the ball free. They're trying to read when that ball is going to come free. As soon as those hands separate to throw the ball, they want to be there and have a chance to knock it out.
Only because I can't find the play I really want.
A first down carry.
Oh, I
And
can't
he's
get
gonna
out
lose
there.
yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size,
It's
he's a
something in
tough man to bring
particular
down, but they do a
that I'm
nice
looking
job there
for.
stopping his progress and
I
not
don't
allowing
think
him to
he's
get back to the
playing.
line of scrimmage.
It's not bunch. Okay, bam. I know what it
And
is.
after the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Pass the street. Pass the street.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
He had me
He
throw
didn't
it
just deny
early
a big
because he was
throw there.
sitting there
broke
waiting
that one
on
up
it.
in the red zone. An excellent
But-
play, one that may help save
Okay.
points on the board when this drive is over.
Dang, it took me long enough, huh?
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. In motion comes the tight end left. To throw on 3rd down. Pagon. And
We tried it.
Connect,
We tried it.
Now give them credit. They took their
That's
shot,
all.
but it's going to bring up 4th down.
If he would have just came down
with
with
it. Come
it.
through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great
But I
field
think I
position.
finally got my
is
protection
facing
right
4th
now.
down.
I think I finally got my protection right. I thought he was about to block that. I ain't was going
And they'll cut the lead
He
back
was
down to 4
coming.
now at 14-10.
He was
So the
coming
fumble
up that
recovery had
edge.
him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able
All
to force
right.
turnovers,
Come on,
especially when it
defense.
results in field position like they had, you really want to make
know
it
we
hurt.
asking
Here,
for a lot.
they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not. And now look at this, big game.
Get it, get it.
And this will be scooped up by the defense.
Good job,
And
defense,
the 40-yard
man.
line, that's where the return
Good job,
stops.
defense.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back
It ain't too much I
drives,
could put on y'all
fumbles on
plate.
their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Ready.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Let's bring 19.
Following the fumble recovery, Pagon. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows
Yo,
things down
what
a
is
little
what's
bit and
up
brings
with
up a very
that?
important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
He's tired. He's tired. That's what it is. He's tired.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off play action. Pagon.
Great catch. Great catch.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the
Now
alleys have
only
been
Marvin
open
Harrison
for them
can
to
do
get
something like
completions,
that.
and they're taking advantage of it.
Barkley inside handoff. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
We'll take that.
Under a heavy rush, and down he
That was
goes.
going nowhere.
Multiple players combined
Well, it
for
was
the
about to
team's
go the
first
other way.
sack of the game.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Why you ain't
And
keep
he's going to come up
going?
well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick
All
is
right.
good. And the
Come
lead is
on.
down to 1 now.
The
at
defense
14-13.
doing what they can.
Trailing here in the first
You
half
got to
still,
do
but maybe,
something.
Charles, that'll help them get some momentum back. First,
We
the
got to
forced
do
fumble,
something.
and then they're able to get a field
Come
goal
on,
out
D.
of it.
Don't let us
Down
down.
in the game, they came out and created their own opportunity on one side of the ball and did get points out of it, as you mentioned. Complimentary football right there as they try and bring this one back to even.
From the 10.
No, trip him.
Trip him. Here.
I'll let him do all that.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Let's go now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very
Good
happy.
run.
They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Okay, ready?
From the 39, Willis.
Good job.
He's airing it out for
Good
Williams.
job. I seen that the last second. Good job. I'm not even mad. Good job.
Jamison Williams on his way to a monster
tried to
game.
switch.
3 first-half
That's why y'all see me
touchdowns.
running with
And
my
the
defensive
Black
tackle,
Knights
because
are
I
able
was trying to
strike
switch over to
quickly
that
here as
corner.
They are in for 6.
He snuck that one in. Good job.
Extra point by
Good job.
McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8.
All right, we just can't turn the ball over. We can't give him no more points
After the
before
touchdown,
halftime.
McPherson on to kick this one away.
We can't give him
And no
nothing else
return
before
on this one as the
halftime.
fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing
Okay.
act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
It's something that I haven't shown before.
On the set.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I ain't got time.
Throwing again. Pagon. He's going to leave this for his running back.
I
It's
ain't have
complete.
time to
Now the defense going to use the
switch.
first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to.
How is he still coming so
It misses
fast?
the target, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think
I
about.
don't know what's
a lot
going
of different
on
looks, and he seems
with
a
the
little bit
right side of my
confused
offensive
trying to complete
line.
passes.
I'm a little
On is the punter
confused.
Townsend as he gets this one away. Fielded at about
Good
the
tackle.
28.
Good tackle.
40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
Appreciate it.
They're certainly hoping for
I
more of the
get it.
same, but the
I
game
ain't understand
plan,
it.
I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. Willis.
That's fine. That was the zone I was
This
supposed to
time
be
he's gonna
in.
pick up. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have...
92. That's it.
Another turnover.
Let's
This
go.
one's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by Kirby Joseph. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs.
That's something I
Because these
seen.
guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really
That was a
become
much
magnified.
needed interception.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp.
That's why we
And
try
at
to
least
move
one
that
practice
pocket.
each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL.
No!
And this is picked up by the defense. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. It sort of goes without saying that's the risk of running the option play. You can put the ball on the ground. They did there and turned it over.
So true, because you've got so many different decisions that have to be made. Are you
I
handing the
can't
ball off
believe
inside? Are you
that.
just keeping it yourself? Are you pitching it to your trail guy? And sometimes you get caught in between, and you're a little indecisive on the play, and it turns into the ball on the ground.
What was
Fortunately
that?
enough, they weren't able to return it for a touchdown.
What was that? Oh my, what was
Pass and
that?
incomplete. That's McGee. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now, these two division rivals
We
a
gotta
couple
get
of
that
late
play
games
out
on the
of our
schedule
head.
this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visitors getting
definitely
the
gotta
win
get that
there,
play
so
out of
they'll
our
be
head.
looking
They
for the
didn't have to
sweep
do us
back
like
here at
that.
home. Play action. Here's Willis. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's called touchdown. Jamison Williams on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
that was
and
no
the Black
good.
Knights will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They gave him that.
And I believe they buzzed
Great
down. They're
catch.
going to take another look at this play
Great
with all
catch.
reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2
We had
minutes
to
of the
ball it
half.
up, but it just had to be the perfect
Extra
catch,
point by
the perfect throw and the
McPherson,
perfect
up and
catch.
good, and the lead is up to 15
Good
now.
stuff, man. Dang.
After the touchdown,
I mean, we
McPherson
still
on
in
to
it.
kick this one away.
Just no more craziness. Like, what was that
Take it at the
pitch?
15, a short kick.
What was
And
that
they'll take it
pitch?
a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get
No way to hold on to it. Let's just get the
Down
halftime.
he goes, back at the 8-yard line.
Let's just get the halftime.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Let's just get the halftime.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground.
I just hate he get ball back.
Teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and 4.
No
In real life, I'd say
nothing.
yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you've evolved. You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Oh, what a move.
Good tackle. Good
So we've
tackle.
come upon halftime here in week
Well, we know it's gonna be
17.
hard to
As it's
catch that
time now
man
to send you
one-on-one.
back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter
let's go.
number 3 alongside
We
Charles
shouldn't be
Davis.
as tired.
I'm Brandon Gordon.
As fatigued as we was that first half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 10.
Not that time.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around. And he's got a man, complete, touchdown. Jamison Williams,
He's just the
his
fastest
21st
player.
touchdown of the season. And the Black Knights have moved out in front
I do.
by 3 touchdowns.
I do. So cover 3 just won't be the answer at all.
Extra point
quick
by
ones was it?
McPherson, up and good.
We
And the
need
lead
double
opens
safeties
up
over
now to
there.
22 points. After the touchdown,
He keep
McPherson
telling me,
on to
like,
kick this one away.
You ain't learned yet, guy.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Let's go
So the
now.
opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
18 level.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pagon.
That's watch my receiver on the
He's
ground,
taken
yo.
down.
Watch Terry.
Multiple defenders
He
getting
hit
to
my
him there
receiver,
for a
yo.
huge
That's-
loss.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a
That's not
better
my
pass
receiver
rush than that
now.
one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's got room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. It's Barkley on the counter.
Woo! Come
and
on.
some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield.
Come on.
And down
He
to the
should have been
47.
gone.
11 more on that one and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Trayvon Walker. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Pagon.
Thank you.
That's caught. Left sideline.
Thank
And
you.
touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Barons are able to cut into that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
Time,
and the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
That's caught.
Appreciate
And
you.
he's going to
Appreciate
get in for
you.
the score. And the lead now cut to 14.
Oh,
So they
that
go with
was
the
not
pass, and
supposed
it
to
works
happen
there on the
that way,
2-point
but it
try. Charles,
did.
just in general, what are your
We'll
thoughts
take it.
passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is
We
your
will
strength?
take
Because so many
it.
people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be tackled just
All right,
shy of
defense, we need y'all to
25.
get us a couple turnovers.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked
You
to
should
a
be there.
Hall of
That's
Famer.
come on.
Inside the
How?
20. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
All right. Let's try that then. Let's try that. Let's try that. Cause it's no way. Well, it's a way,
McPherson
but
on for the
it's just
extra point.
come on, bro. Come on, bro.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
500 yards. Come on, bro.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now
Where
they've got a
he
final chance
put
to
it
get
on
out of this
attack
situation, but
everybody?
they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Off the play fake. Pagan. They'll roll it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I forgot he was eating that.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
He's got a man.
Good
Complete.
catch.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Good
A real
catch.
letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
To throw on 2nd down. Pagan.
Boy, if he would have caught that.
It's incomplete.
If he would have caught
His
that.
time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now here in London. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
If he would have caught that one.
Let's go now.
The offense on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3.
19-5.
Back to throw. Pagan.
Let's go.
10-yard line. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin.
Let's go.
41 yards.
I don't know
And the
how
Bears
he
have
got
it back
open.
to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I don't know how he got open. I was looking at tight end, and then I looked middle.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
42. Barons 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line.
Who
as
said,
he's
hey, I'm
down
going to
at
hit
the
somebody.
19.
I'm tired of y'all playing me like that.
First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready, set.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Chill out,
Yeah, I
bro.
think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Good hit, Booth. I seen you.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this
I
game.
seen you, Booth.
And I know this, the holiday season.
What did I
Here we
call
are in
recent?
December,
Giving.
right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Okay, break. Seven Pirates. Dragon 60. Trap 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Pagan.
Yeah, he knew it was coming. He knew.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
On first down, Pagon.
No, let me get that
He
off.
goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pagon to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
All right, so this one
Incomplete
is
pass
to
on that last
be
play, and that
behind
means they'll
them.
need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing on 3rd and long. Pagon.
No!
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It was the right play, though. It was the right play.
Past the 25.
It just took too long.
CD,
The
I
ball
know
took
it's
too
just
long
his
to get
second
there.
year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
Oh, did we get it back?
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one incomplete.
Right.
The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Pagon.
No!
Can't escape, and down he goes. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah
let me
picks
get it
up his
off.
2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
I ain't going for this. We're going to go ahead and burn the timeout, kick the field goal.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
Maybe.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to have it.
We'll take it.
It's complete.
We will definitely
And he'll be
take
brought
it.
down at about the
Because I kind of froze up a
23-yard
little bit, but we
line.
ain't going to tell nobody.
What a throw right there for the 1st down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
They'll bring a
We'll
receiver
put it
in
on the
motion
inside.
left. Throwing on 1st down. Pagon. And
Good
the
hands.
coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Yeah, they just throw that away.
Incomplete.
Chill, bro.
He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter, and find their way open.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Off play action. Pagon. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute
I wish
warning.
I could have seen my face
And
on
that'll
that
bring
one.
up fourth down
He
and a
just
big
stood
sack with a
there.
loss of 5.
You know what, YOLO? I've been looking for this play for so long.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Great
It's
hands.
going to be batted down. It will
Great
go the other
hands.
way with the
I'm not
football.
even mad.
They had to go
Great
through with
hands.
such little time remaining, and as a result, possession switches hands. The
He
offense
came
back
with
out there
those
at the line, ready for
great
the next
hands.
drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Thank you,
And now
Booth.
here's another interception.
Thank you,
Andrew
Booth.
Booth picks it off. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Yo.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Partner, we read a great article this week arguing for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Normally, sacks are the big thing that people point to, but what he's done in the secondary has been something special.
It has been, because it's been an all-around game for him, taking the ball away, rushing the quarterback and sacking him himself, doing a number of different things that change the way the game is played.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing on 3rd and long. Pagon. It's incomplete. Took a shot.
And that was Gibbs.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
I know, man. I don't know what was going on with my lineman. It's fine, though.
On 4th down. Pagon. He's
Great
got
catch,
McCoy,
Terry.
and he'll be taken down, but not before
Great
they
catch,
reach
Terry.
the 50. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And he'll get
Oh
this one
no,
down near the
got me throwing the
20-yard
ball
line,
right
just
there.
shy of the 20. Back to throw again.
Let's go,
And this
Bird.
is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
25 seconds to go. A must recover if they're going to have any chance.
Get to me.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
It was that
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says
pitch,
that when a team's
man, that pitch is where it did it.
80% of the
That
time,
would end the game.
the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number.
And this is caught inside the 5.
He got him too.
There, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's McGee.
Good job,
and
man.
he's across for
Good
a
job.
late touchdown.
I tried to throw a blitz
and
that
in the
way.
final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because
Did it
you
let me
know he's
do?
gonna have some
Must let me
length and
pick
some
onside
catch
kick,
radius,
did it?
as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first and 10, Pagon. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Ready.
To throw again. Pagon.
He was sitting on that one.
Batted away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion.
I like
They're
this.
going for
Nah,
more.
I see some. I see some.
Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
Well, let me
And
throw
he's going to
it.
be hit and taken down.
That's fine.
Back right around the 48-yard line.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the home team here,
They have indeed reached a perfect 16-0, but now still one
Dang,
game remains
but
before
that's
they
still
join the
scary.
07
We
Pats
was
and the
able to
72 Dolphins as the
put a
only
couple
teams
things
to
together.
finish
It
a
was just a
regular
couple things
season
we just
unbeaten.
couldn't stop. And it was going deep, 500 yards. But look, he forced me to throw 392 for 4. But hold on, let me make sure I send him a good game. So he went 14 for 22 for 548. Video game type numbers. 7 for 5 out of 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Rushing, I should have rushed more. I only rushed the ball, what, 10 times, 11, 12. 8 for 452. 6 touchdowns. Sheesh. Saquon had 2 catches for 107 yards. Marvin Harrison, 3 for 102. Jermaine Burton, 4 for 26. Terry, 4 for 111 and 1. Hey, they getting there. They getting there. The passing game is getting better. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We gave up 8, 9. 10. We gave up 10 sacks. They stayed in our backfield. That's because we didn't run the ball effectively when we should have been running effectively. But let's look at some of these highlights. This how we started off. Okay, well, no, this didn't count though, right? Yeah, this didn't count. He just outran him. I didn't back him off on this one. Okay, yeah, so he knew this one was coming. I guess that was just the angle. I about to say, is that money? Why his towel looking like money? He paid the ref. See how it blurred in? They won't let you see that it's actually money. I know it's NFL. Just a couple more speed. He was there though. Then he came back after halftime. That was a great throw. Then he hit me back. I don't think he just it was just like, yo, you too slow. And we needed that interception. That was just a great throw. Hold on, I just want to see, did they not have that fumble on there? They should have had that fumble on there, because that's when everything went downhill. I had opportunities though, so I just can't really just blame it on the fumble. But the team being there, we still a young team. Orlando Brown. Let's go with your pass protecting. We'll hit you with the run support because you probably be taking somebody's spot. So with that loss, that put us at 9-7. And yeah, I'm trying to see everybody's standings. The AFC Bulldogs already in. Shamrocks. All right, so I think as long as I don't lose another game, I should be able to still make the playoffs. So, all right. So I guess we'll see each other during the playoffs. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Yeah, felt like I stubbed my toe, but hey, until next time. But once again, thanks everybody for stopping through.